Tansi Sinawag. Welcome to the third video with Nehiyaw's Golf. My name is Bevan Ward. I am a Treaty 8 golfer from northern Alberta, and today we're playing the Eagle Point Golf Course in Wabasca, Alberta, and my playing partners were my wife and my son tagged along as well. Eagle Point is a 9-hole golf course currently, but they are working on the back 9, and hopefully that will come into play sometime this summer, they're hoping. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into some commentary and see how we did today. So anytime you start the day off with a par or better, I think it's a good start. So was happy to start with a par on the first hole. And second hole, I absolutely smoked my drive, only to put my approach into the trees. So we had to take a penalty drop, and this was my fourth. And one thing I wanted to say about Eagle Point Golf Course is I really enjoyed the greens. The greens were probably the best greens I played all summer so far. So the greens here, they were my speed. They're just awesome greens. Nothing bad to say about the greens here. So I was actually pretty happy with that bogey, considering that I had to take a penalty on my approach shot. This par 3, it was playing 153 on the rangefinder, so that was just a crisp contact with the 9-iron, and I would be on the green, and I had this for bird. And not enough Mosawayas to hit the ball hard enough to get it into the hole. Just clean up the par here and move on to the next. This tee shot, I actually really crushed it. A draw is my natural flight when I hit a good drive, and I was pretty happy with the drive until I found my ball. It was in this wet grass, and I totally hit it fat and probably only went like 90 yards. So I was left with 120 yards left, and I wasn't even on the green yet. So here I was just trying to get it on the green, and maybe we'll get away with it and hopefully get a par. And didn't make the par, so we had to clean it up for bogey here. And part of my goals of today, this day, was not to 3-putt, and so far so good. And this drive here, I caught it off the heel and sent it directly into the trees on the right, but I was able to find my ball, and I was left with about 195 yards or so to the green. So if I cook the 6-iron, I'd at least get close. And I hit that pretty good. I was pretty wary of the tree, the spruce there on the right. I was so happy that I missed it. That would have hurt if it came back. Shoot. And if you've seen my face there, I was really relieved that it dropped there. It looked like I was going to miss. So this was a smoked 7-iron, and it was tracking really well. Like, I thought it was... I've never had a hole-in-one before, and it looked like it was going to go in, but it stopped just 2 feet shy of the hole. So it was pretty straightforward putt, and got the first birdie of the day. And this drive, I got it super thin and kind of on the heel, so I was actually just fortunate that it didn't end up in the trees. And this third shot was 129 yards, so I figured if I cooked a 52-degree wedge that I'd be on the green, but I failed to take into account the wind, and I ended up short. So I was left with this 45-foot putt for bird, And here I was just trying to get it close. And once again my goal came into play here, don't have any 3 putts. And I managed to sink this for par and moving on to the next hole. This hole was doglegging to the right. You can't see the flag there, so I knew if I hit a good decent draw here with my driver I'd have a straight shot to the green, which left me with 160 yards. So this was a comfortable 8-iron, but I hit it kind of fat and didn't get the distance I wanted, and I was left with another long birdie putt. I was left with 50 feet here and I was just trying to get it close. And a little bit of added pressure on this putt here. The grounds crew were watching, so didn't want to embarrass myself. And I left myself with around another 5-footer here, so my goal came into play again. Do not 3-putt, and let's see what happens here. I was really happy that that fell. Like, I thought I was gonna miss it right. And last hole here, I've absolutely smoked this drive, and there's a bunker on the left there, and I just hit it just enough to get over, and it actually launched my ball a little bit further, so that was pretty good. And I was left this another gap wedge into the green. And this next green side here, I had 2 putts for par, and sad to say that my par putt here, I actually hit it square and it hit the flag and it didn't go in, so almost accomplished the goal of no 3-putting, but ended up with a bogey. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Samaga.